In this video, I'm going to show you how to start your journal or sketchbook for this Art 1 class. And what you're going to need is a glue stick, scissors, some sort of pen, these two worksheets that I will be passing out in class, and then you're also going to need some washi tape, which is a little bit thicker. You can see the difference between the thick and the thin, and we want the thicker, so I will be providing it in class. The color does not matter. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is in our journal, there are some pre-printed things that we are not going to use. So whatever is in the very front of the journal, you're just going to take these out. These are old assignments we are not going to use, and those go in the recycling bin. The next thing is we're going to take this piece of paper here, and this is like an assignment tracker, and we're going to cut it so that it fits in here. So I'm going to cut along this line here, and this line here, and this line here. When I get to the top, I'm going to try not to cut off this journal belongs to. I'm going to leave that in what I'm going to glue in. Okay, and so before I glue it in, I'm going to write my name. And the date, I just want you to write spring 2022. And then this is going to be glued in. So we're going to use a glue stick. And the way I use a glue stick is very specific. So listen up. I use the glue stick. I go around the edge of the paper twice. And when I'm using it, I'm trying not to get little chunks of glue stick. So if you find a little chunk of glue stick, really wipe it away and smooth it out, because then you won't be able to write on this piece of paper. After I go around twice, I make an X in the middle twice. And that's usually enough to get this stuck down. You're going to stick it down on the very first page in the middle. Hopefully you can kind of estimate that, and then really burnish it down with your hands. You're trying to avoid any little wrinkles. If you have any, that's okay, but I usually burnish from the center and then out to the edges. And burnishing is like putting pressure and rubbing so that the glue really adheres. And that is how I get something to stick in my journal. So that is what's going on the first page on the right. On the left, you're going to be gluing down the elements of art and the principles of design. So again, you're cutting around the edge and cutting off this excess, but you want to leave the titles there, so don't cut those out. And again, for gluing, I don't want to glue on top of here, because if I glue on top of here and I take my glue stick and go off, I'm going to get glue here. So put it on a piece of paper. A lot of times I have desk or table protection paper. Let me go get one of those to show you. So here's what I usually glue on. I don't know why I didn't do that at the beginning. That way my desk doesn't get dirty and I don't have to clean up as much. So this is just kind of scrap paper. So again, when I'm gluing, I go around the edge twice. You could even do 3 times if you want. Medium pressure down on there, really trying to get the edges, and then an X twice in the middle. And then this is going to be glued down on the cover, the inside cover. So here's the back cover here, not that part. Here's the front cover. And we're going to glue it down right here. Try to get it straight and even. And again, do a little bit of burnishing. Okay, so we have the front 2 pages done. Now we're going to flip all the way to the back cover here, and we're going to count out 10 pages. So count backwards 10 pages. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and my 10th page. And right here on my 10th page, I am going to write, or I'm sorry, I'm going to put the tape on the edge. So this would be 10 down 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, you can double check with your counting. And what you want to do with the tape is you want to stretch it out, and you want to put half of the tape on this side of the piece of paper and then half of the tape folded over. So half of the tape is on this edge, and then when I fold it over, the other half will be over here. And I'm just, again, doing some burnishing, and then I can cut off the little extra down here. So this page is going to be the beginning of our warm-ups. And so when I say go to your warm-ups and you have your journal here, you'll very easily be able to find where your warm-ups start. Okay, so our warm-ups, for the first page of warm-ups, you're going to draw a line vertically down the center, horizontally down the center, and then you're going to also go at a fourth and a fourth. They are clearly not even, and that doesn't matter because they're just going to be a spot for us to do one little warm-up every day. So now you're all set up for the first 8 warm-ups. You have this kind of edged here, and here is the beginning 2 pages. The front cover is blank, and we're going to do an assignment where you design the front cover. So don't do anything to it, keep it blank for right now. You have your name here, so if it gets lost, we can give it back to you. So that is how we set up our journal for Art 1. Thanks for listening. Go ahead and start setting up your journal, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.